Here we are for part 2 of this adventure in the saga. We need to move all of our stuff out of our storage unit. Got a little box truck here, and luckily we don't have a ton.
This is not, no one judge us. This side is
personal
home stuff. This side is
warehouse
office stuff.
So it's really not that much. We just have, the big one was one of our bigger conveyor belts is in there. So we wanted to bring that conveyor belt. Got some racks, some shelves. We're at like 8 to 10 boxes of my personal collection stuff that's going in my office. But after this, we're going over to Lowe's, go load up on potentially some whiteboards. We use a back of a shower board actually. So that's a little whiteboard hack so you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on big whiteboards. On top of that, we'll go get some more wire shelving that has wheels until our bigger ones get delivered. And from there, we'll just show you guys the whole process. Welcome to your hack of the day. We got our office keys and we're getting... I'll pick you up in a minute. I'm trying to talk. This is the struggle of having children with you. Anyways, whiteboard hack. You could spend $250-300 and order a giant, like 8-foot size whiteboard online, or you can go to a store like Lowe's. I don't know if Home Depot sells them. This is a smooth white hardboard. We've also bought these in the past and they were considered a shower board. So $22 for that huge sheet. You can have them cut it down, or you can cut it down yourself into smaller whiteboards depending what your needs are. But don't waste money on actual whiteboards when you can go and get them right here. And we actually discovered if we go down here, they do have smaller versions, 15, look at this. And they even have it chalk/dry erase, $10 for that board right there. That would easily be a $40 board if you went into Staples or anything like that. So check the Lowe's and Home Depot sections. All right, for shelving, we are huge fans of the muscle rack style. This is a different brand, Cobalt, but essentially muscle rack. So pretty similar to this one, except the one that we are getting is a little bit wider and it has 5 tiers. Those are on back order on a special price of $170. So we ordered 5 of those, which will be here in about 4 weeks, which sucks because we need shelving now. So what we're gonna do is we have also used plenty of these back in Oregon. So we're gonna get these wire shelves, which are nice because they come with casters. So they're on wheels, super easy maneuver around. We could fit at least 3 bins wide, and then we go up high with those. So we'll use those temporarily for the next 4 weeks. You're adorable. This is the reality of business shopping with one of your kids. So these are the casters these come with, which is why big fans of them. Those are solid. We've used tons of these in the past. So that's what we're gonna pick up now. And we've got our little whiteboards and we're gonna head down to the office and get this unloaded. We're done. Got the initial wave of stuff that we've just been holding on to that we moved down here to Texas. And we've also been buying since we got to Texas. I did a buyout from a buddy of mine off of Instagram that had a bunch of Funko Pops. Got a little bit of extra stuff popping in here. We'll just utilize the conveyor belt. I have client product coming right now. So we'll utilize the conveyor belt till we get actual pallet racks up and shelving. So that's where we're at right now. Most of the stuff just went inside of here. We do have to sweep out there. You can see we tracked in. What are you doing? That's hot and tired right there. Oh, it's been a day. Anyways, we're tracking in all the dust from them putting up fresh drywall. So we gotta sweep and mop and do all that kind of stuff. Separated out what we think is gonna be the first rough draft. Of course, we'll switch everything up. I'm sure like 5 times, but for now, whiteboards. We'll dice some of these up so we can put them in the different rooms. We'll have a big one out here, which is kind of like a big picture, and then shipping stations around that area right there. So a little bit of shipping supplies that we got in. This was all of our personal eBay inventory. Some of the stuff we bought since we've been garage selling down here. Other stuff we brought down from Oregon. So we got to get working on that. Trista decided to take over the big office.
That's not how that went.
Executive decider over there. It makes sense because we're also building out a little bit of a kids area because we do have our 2 young kids, which will be here during the summer times especially. So it makes sense for them to have the bigger space. And it's all my crap. This is literally all my personal Ninja Turtles, sealed video games, sealed VHS, my personal collector's items. Some of this is for sale. Others are just my personals that I'm going to be putting up here. I'll paint the office, turn this into my little man cave lair, some basic shipping supplies, some inventory. So I decided to go ahead and just stick with that one as my office, and we'll build that out. This room, we decided to make this kind of the client storage / shipping room. So like we said in a previous clip, we'll make a couple of big photo box setups that we can be doing our client listings using those. Got some shelves we picked up today, stuff we brought in the U-Haul. So we'll just put up racks and just start with the client product that's stored in here. The other half will be shipping and listing. Break room, we realized we don't have anything. No garbage cans, no paper towels, nothing. So we have to go back to the store, get some more stuff, but this will be a little break room, get our table set up there. So we'll consider this part 1 of moving into the office.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
Wow.
It's weird that it took like...
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
I thought you looked great.
Thanks.
It was like a 3.5 week process to get this office, but now that it's ours,
feels so good.
Keys, lease is signed, everything's good. We've got AT&T coming in tomorrow for internet. We've just got all the services getting turned on this week.
I feel like a kid at Christmas when all you'd want to do is play with that one toy you've been wanting forever and ever.
Except we have an expensive toy.
I just want to be here and set things up all night long, like till I can't hang any longer.
If we didn't have to go back to Seguin, because we're about 30 minutes away, we're in San Antonio. But we're currently living in Seguin, which is 40 minutes away. If we didn't have to pick up our boy from school, we probably would stay here all night.
Well, we are going to come back, but...
Oh, that's right, we are coming back.
He has no clue.
We're picking up a desk. Trista actually found
I found you a really nice desk.
Electric desk, white top, glass, which people know I love my whiteboards, so I can use the top, a little bit of a note-taking.
So we'll be back here and we'll hang until the kids are like, no.
Until they nag at us.
Until they're like, we're not doing this anymore, Mom.
So welcome to truly behind the scenes of just starting this thing from scratch. I'm glad we're doing this on video this time because we've already been through this road before multiple times. In Oregon, we went through 3 different warehouse locations.
I will say that by the 4th warehouse, the anxiety is gone. You're just like excited and ready to start. Go. But like, even when we moved into the last one in Oregon, I feel like that was super anxious and how are we going to get this going and just organizing everything, like am I doing it right? And this time it just feels like, well, if we don't like it, we're just going to change it. It's not a big deal. And
I think the one thing, like you said, I haven't felt anxiety with this at all. What we both have felt is fear, because this is hands down the most expensive place before our internet and insurance and utilities. This is $3,100 a month for this whole space, which is expensive. It's only 2,500 square feet. It is a small space, so it's over, what's that, $1.20 a square foot? Somewhere around that ballpark. So it is expensive. So the fear is always there. But
we're not stupid. We're afraid all the time.
That's just being a business owner. But it's cool because even though the fear is there, it's weird. The anxiety isn't, because we know what to do. We've spent 6.5, almost 7 years developing our skill sets and confidence in what we do.
And I think that we're just more like conditioned to the fact that the fact that we can learn new things and do hard things and when you haven't proven to yourself that you can learn a new skill or a new process ever before, yeah, it's gonna be scary. But by now we're kind of like, okay, we got this. You know, it's gonna be hard, and we're gonna have some long nights here, but thankfully we have air conditioning. And we really love the location, and we get to have our kids here, and so it'll be good.
It's one of those moments where it's like, yeah, it's a lot of work, but I would never ever go back to a regular job.
No one would have you.
No, they wouldn't. I'm way too mouthy, don't like authority. I would not survive in corporate world. But because we've done what all of you guys are doing too, it's like, you know, put in the work, put in the hustle, put in the foundation, and build a system that allows you to scale and grow. And we haven't been in a real job for 8 years. And then you were just after that, so you're 6 years, right? 7 years?
7 years.
So
long.
It is crazy, but it's so worth it. So I'm happy we get to just document on video. Like I said, we didn't document any of the behind the scenes like this in the past when it was just us starting our warehouse journey, whether it was selling our own Amazon and eBay inventory or prepping for other clients, like what we're doing out of this space. So I'm glad we get to just sit here and be raw with you guys and show the sweat and nasty.
Like really raw, like real raw.
So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do like this style of video, do us a big favor, hit the thumbs up button. Drop a comment below if you want us to keep producing content like this. And stay tuned for part 2, because part 2 will be us actually putting up the shelves, getting client product in, starting those first shipments. I'm so excited to do that first shipment. We have Amazon clients and we have eBay clients. So the first Amazon shipment will go out.
And we have our own stuff.
We have our own stuff, of course.
We have a
lot of stuff. And then we also have the eBay clients. This is kind of a new service that we've never tried before. It's a service that not many centers even want to tackle. It's a very hard code to crack, like a full service. You send us the items, we'll do the photos, the listing, the storage, and the shipping. We do it all. That's kind of the system we're going to work on perfecting, so we can help that many more people. So we're excited to just get that all in here and get started. But with that being said, it's been Charles.
And me.
And me. And me. Peace out, crew. We'll see you next time.